Hi. That's right. So you need to do invite. Oh, that's right. You can't do it through this. Stop. You gotta do it through the. She said, go through Google.
Why do I have a Backstreet Boys song in my mind? I don't know. StreamYard. Okay, so if I go here, actually, what I'm gonna do is this. Close this. Let's close this, close this, close that, close that, close this. All right, that's better. Should increase efficiency. This one. Enter.
Is that better? I didn't even know if it went live or not. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, it is. Oh, and then turn that off. Oh, excuse me. I've been talking all day, been on the phone. I am so dry. I saw you went live. I missed you. Uh, yeah, I can do this now. Ah, ah. You dirty bird. Dirty bird. Mm. Come on, Boo. Sing it. Oh, hello, fellas. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, a lot. All right, let's see. Let's get this tested. Uh, ooh, that's warm. I'm gonna turn that heater down. Aquatic Moose, hello. KH. All right. Don't yell at me at the way I do this. I know you're not supposed to use your fingers, but I'm going to do it anyway. I've done one, two, three, 6, 7. Should be right on target. KH7. Just put that in the chat because I need to remember and I don't have pen and paper. My fingers are wet. Where's the directions for this? Oh. Knowing me, I threw them away. Hardness. pH. All right, that goes in there. I might as well test pH while I'm at it, right? pH is 7.6 plus. What the hell? You know what? Maybe because of my finger. Let's redo that. That's probably one I should not be touching the top with. All right. Oh yeah, that's blue. No doubt about it. Camera's not going to pick it up. And this water's from a planted tank, so why it's so high, I have no idea. I got to test the water coming out of the well. And by planted, I mean dirted with um, Miracle Grow organic soil with a sand cap. Oh, all right. All right. I'm going to look up the pH test kit. That is not going to help me. Let me directions for an API GH test. Five milliliters. Add one drop. Be sure to count the number of drops. Cap. The test is completed when the water in the test tube after I it turns from blue to yellow. All right. One. It has maybe a light blue tint, but barely. It's like non-existent. Zero. That mixed up. Oh, it doesn't fit that. Oh. would they put a special cap on the pH? Maybe because it's toxic. That's that. That. Oh, this ought to be fun. I've done this in a while. Phosphate. Ah, two. I got one more year and then this expires. Add 6 drops from bottle number 1. Cap 3. Doesn't have a top. Let's see. Salt water and freshwater. We'll risk it. What's a little? All right. Now we're going to add 6 drops of this. Wait, 3. Wow, the phosphates are super high. I can tell already. They're over 10, and it needs to sit for 3 minutes. This sure healthy. Oh, let's see how the ammonia is. 8 drops of each. Oh, this test expired in 2018, but let's see what happens. Call this chemistry hour. One, 5 minutes. So, all right, that's 5 minutes. The phosphate test is done. Yeah, that's oh, I am so uncoordinated. There we go. It's opposite. I'm not used to it. Three more minutes on the ammonia test. So clean that out. This test tube can go back. Phosphate card back here. Ooh, that's a pretty green color. Actually, cold flavored banana coffee is not too bad. I don't like cold coffee. That's coffee abuse. Oh, these. All right, so my GH test kit expired in 2019, and my KH expired in 2021. They don't have cards, so there's nothing for me to put back. All right, my phosphates. Just get these caps from. I don't pH is good. That doesn't expire until 2026. All right, let's see. My ammonia is 0.25 or less. My eyesight, yeah, I actually think it's closer to 0, but it's not 0.25. So if I take 0.25 divided by 2, ammonia per the calculator divided by 2 is 1.25, 0.125 ppm. Oh, ppm per milligram per liter. Well, that's weird. Isn't it? Hmm. Oh, what? I can run the dishwasher again. I'm going to run all my nets in specimen catching containers, toothbrushes, the bottle brushes I use. I'm going to run them all through the dishwasher tomorrow. I don't know where. No, this was just fresh water, not salt water. Although there should be a card for salt water because it's the same. That's not the cap. I think I threw it away because I don't do salt water. All right. pH, pH. No, that's not pH. pH is this. Aha! Found it. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's really gross. Call that doctor. I got a birthday card. Here you go. This was my birthday card. Well, my birthday was in November. Hey, collaboration. Welcome. This was my birthday card. Hey, Silver Creek. I didn't see you come in. My chat, I lost it. I was doing testing on my tank water. I have a bunch of those other cards that I've saved because they're in on the other side of the basement. The batteries died. And then so my big thing. Oh, someone said I froze up when I logged. I had this other camera going, but let me give it another try. I'm gonna break down this aquarium on Thursday. I have decided I'm gonna just set up the cam. I'm gonna stream the whole event. Why not? All right. Let's mute the mic on this one. All right. Enter studio. Here we go. All right. Let me get this one over here. Give it a second. I'm gonna flip. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so that aquarium had a plenum in it. It failed. It's a freaking disaster. But the fish are absolutely gorgeous. They got their colors, they're fat, they're healthy. The females are loaded with eggs, so the fish are not suffering. And so I just it just grew 15 different species of algae. So I just threw some hornwort in there. It kind of took away some of the algae growth, but not enough. And I'm done with it. So that whole thing is going to be broken down, cleaned up, and reset as a dirted planted aquarium. That's what I'm doing. So right now my GH is 0. Here's what's confusing me. Well, I'm not really confused because general hardness is measuring the calcium in the water. I'm on well water. The water comes from the well. It goes into a cylinder because the pH of the water coming out of the well is around 6, 6.4, 6.5, depending on what season we're in. It goes through a container, a canister filter that buffers the water and gets it up to, I really should test it. I don't know what it is now. I think it's probably coming out of the tap around 7.4. The water exits that cylinder. It goes into another cylinder that has media in it, which takes away the manganese in the water. Not hold on, manganese, not magnesium. Those are two different elements. And then it goes through another cylinder that has another media in there, which takes out iron. The water then goes up, starts making its way into the house. It goes through a carbon filter, which filters out it filters out the odors and any other small particulate matter, and then it comes into the house. So the general hardness is 0, but the KH is at what, 7? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, KH is 7. So if I add calcium, that could potentially raise my pH. It would raise my hardness. It could raise the it could potentially raise the KH, and my pH would increase. Yeah, I'm not so sure how I'm going to fix that problem. Because once you start messing around with water chemistry, things can go sour fast. I know that for a fact. I had a saltwater aquarium. What did I do? The calcium the calcium level in the marine tank was low. And then the pH of the water was pretty much on target, but the alkalinity level of the water was extremely high. So when I went to go dose the calcium, the next thing I know, there is a snowstorm occurring in my saltwater tank. All the calcium precipitated out of the water, and it just coated the glass, and it coated the substrates. The sand was rock hard, and it coated the all the rock work. And then I was like, I don't know what I just did. I called my friend Roger. He said, "Ah, you really overdid it." So I'm very careful with adjusting water chemistry. And Thursday is exciting because I am just getting into this GHKH stuff. I haven't been able to test either of mine because they've been off the charts. I got a new filter now, and my GH is sitting at about 70, but my KH is still off the chart. All right, so I understand more from a atom wise, right, as to what happens because, well, you got to start talking about pH, right? So the water, when you measure the pH of the water, you are right. pH. When I went to school, we were so it's ingrained in me, but it's similar. It's the potential of hydrogen. What is the potential of the hydrogen? Which really what you're measuring is the hydroxyl ion, which is a right. So water is H, two hydrogens to a water, right? Hydroxyl ion is OH, and that's what you're measuring. And it's this that binds to an acid, which helps prevent pH fluctuations. There's a whole thing. It's measured. If I remember correctly, it's measured by the mole. The definition of a mole is 1 gram. Right. So hydrogen, 1 gram of hydrogen is 1 mole. So when you get right, so if you're going to mix, if you're going to take, if you want to make water, you have to have 1 mole of hydrogen. No, I'm sorry. H2. So you have to have 2 moles of hydrogen and 1 mole of oxygen. And theoretically, if you had enough heat, then boom, all of the oxygen and all of the hydrogen would be bound together to create water. That's the definition in chemistry. That is the definition of a mole. The mole is equal to 1 gram of the element. So, for example, uh, cal- calcium is on the chart at number 16. So, if you have 16 grams of, right, 16 grams of calcium, or is it minute? Yeah, 16 grams of calcium is equal to 1 mole, which and it relates to it's all a relationship. Hello, vibes. That's, so with pH, you're really measuring the hydroxyl ion, which is the potential of hydrogen to bond to an acid, so you don't get a pH fluctuation. So with KH, general hardness is measuring the carbon, the amount of calcium in the water, whereas KH is measuring both the magnesium and calcium levels in the water. I had written a whole article on pH and how it works because it all has to do with orbital shells. So for hydrogen, right? So hydrogen has 1 proton and 1 electron. But in the first orbital shell, the shell can hold 2 electrons. See, I get them mixed up. So thank you for correcting me. My mind, my mind is going slowly, very slowly. So there's your answer. Gram, yeah. So if I remember correctly, so definition Definition of a mole. I just don't want to be chemistry. Definition of a mole. Chemistry. And it's not, I don't think it's, here we go. Mole in chemistry is a standard scientific unit of measuring large quantities of a very small entity, such as atoms, molecules, or specified particles. The mole designates an extremely large number of units, which is Avogadro's number, which is 6.022140076 times 10 to the 23rd. So when you have 1 mole of hydrogen atoms, you have 6.022140076 atoms. Well, times 10 to the 23rd. That's how many atoms are in a mole. So you checked with your municipality and found all of the things in our water, and good God, it should be labeled as toxic waste. Well, what I can tell you is when I was on city water, the water that was coming out of tap had nothing in it. The only the water company called MDC, which services our capital city and the surrounding towns, not where I live. The only everything was low, and they actually used very little chlorine, and they did not use chloramine in the water. They did add fluoride though, and I don't know what the effect of fluoride is on fish. I haven't even researched that yet. I wonder, I know fluoride in the water can affect certain house plants. Fluoride in aquarium water. Oh, the fluoride concentration in the aquarium should be between 1.2 to 1.9 milligrams per liter. Oh, yeah, no, I would not go down that. I wouldn't even worry about it. I think that my philosophy on the water is don't mess with it too much, right? I mean, if you're bringing home fish from wherever you get them online, I've only ordered once from online and had them delivered to my place of work. The front desk reception calls me on the phone. Your package is here. And we're not supposed to have packages where I delivered where I work, but I told them I was having live animals come in. And they were like, yeah, you can have them sent here because if they were left outside, it was going to be freezing cold. So I ordered them. I ordered them Monday. They came in on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. So they were rushed overnight because they shipped them on Tuesday. And it was what I get. I got from Aquatic Arts. I got 6 licorice gouramis, and they all survived. And I had those guys for 3 years. But yeah, I personally don't mess with water chemistry very much. I figured with these dirted tanks, things are going to settle out. It's going to take time, but even on the oldest one here, I'll move the camera. I'll show you. Yes. So this tank's going to be all torn down. I'm going to stream it live all day. Why not? I can do that. All right. Let me see here. Boom, boom, boom. Here's this tank. I need to get plants for it, and I made the sand bed too deep, so I've got to remove some of that sand. But the good news is on Thursday, my best friend's coming down. We're going to go down to our local fish store and 'cause he moved, and it's a bigger space, and he wants to go. She wants to go. So like, yeah, come on down. Like, oh. Now this tank is a year and 3 months old. And it's finally settling out. The algae is finally dying back, so it took a little while. This banana plant, oh yeah, it's right. Probably can't see my finger. It's right here. That was a rescue. I found that by accident. But the plants, they're they're all right. Nothing spectacular. It's going to get better when I get remove some of that deep sand bed. It's just too deep. My fault. Uh, I'm just changing out the filter pad. It gets mucked up fast. Second here. Where are my surgical scissors? Where? Boom, boom. Oh. Hey, let's feed these guys. I like to keep the pandas happy. Those ember tetras I've had forever. Those were like 5 years old. And then I found a fish in there I forgot I had. It was a dwarf emerald resbora. He's in the back hanging out. So you tore down your 4 foot by 2 foot, 120 and something completely ridiculous. So how did you do it? Did you just go with a gravel, sand, dirted? What did you do? Be interested in knowing. Oh. Take these out. Hold on. Give me 1 minute here. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Don't go down. No, I would not go down. No fluoride. Although, because I'm on well water, I have no fluoride in my water. So I actually have a prescription toothpaste that's high in fluoride. And drinking this stuff almost exclusively, there's no fluoride in it either. So I suffer the consequences. Yeah, so I've got sifted dirt. Let me back up this camera here. So these containers are all sifted organic um, potting soil, and that's what I'm going to use. I got 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, and one of what's this? That's Fluval stratum. One of these is actually, and then I just add some iron to it, beef it up. One of these is actually, oh, this is peat moss. This is sifted peat moss. So I mix that in to help soften the water because a lot of the fish I like are soft water. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me see. I bet. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, that's sand bed too deep. That's part of the problem. I had a ton of hornwort in here. I pulled it out, shading the plants, and they didn't get any light, and they died back. And then my other dirted tank is this one. So this will be 3 weeks old. Got a little bit of a diatom, brown diatom bloom in it, but it's all right. We'll work through it. And the pencil fish are already displaying mating behaviors. So that's going to be a fun prop. I'm going to get my population up again and breed those in this coming summer. Why? 4:30 in the afternoon. Anybody streaming? I don't know. I'm not the most interesting person online. It's just me. Yeah. Oh, shark fin. I don't know how many people are here. I think I'm just talking to myself. You know what I should do? I should have a contest. We have to name that tune. Let me see here. See if someone knows the name of this song. Or let's put it this way: the theme, this theme song goes to a television series, limited edition, and it was only on a streaming service, and that's all I'll say. figure out how that part goes, but I can do the upper part. Do. Oh, how that went. I was just doing it. Sketty, how are you? Valence here. What am I doing? I am just practicing babbling. Why not? I can do that. And I was going to check the news. Well, yeah, let's scare myself. Should I scare myself? I started looking at the Drudge Report, looking at the headlines, and actually, first, let me go to, yeah, let's do Drudge. That's just going to aggravate me. Oh my God. 2 Americans kidnapped in Mexico dead. 2 survivors returned to the USA. They traveled there for a tummy tuck. Violence has erupted in Paris as nationwide strike is imminent for fury over retirement age. Well, the government take it, give it, the government can take it. Intel suggests pro-Ukrainian groups sabotage Nord Stream pipelines. Well, yeah. Fed chair says rates likely to be higher than previously anticipated, so get ready for higher inflation. China warns USA of conflict. The daring ruse that exposed Beijing's campaign to steal American secrets. Balloon enthusiasts undeterred by Air Force shootdowns. All righty. I guess if you're a pilot, be careful. Disney pulls Zippity Doodah from the parade. Kind people value money least. Yeah, I would agree. First run says ever. Oh, first run sun rays were ever spotted on Mars. Yeah, I saw that picture on space.com this morning. It's really kind of cool. As a matter of fact, if you go to space.com now, you can see it. Here we go. Actually, you don't have to go to space.com. I know how to share this. We will share screen. There you go. This picture from Mars from the Curiosity rover. Craig, good morning. Good morning. Salem, Sketty, Silver. Did I miss anybody? I don't know. Yeah, so there you go. That's what it looks like. So anyway, back to the 20-gallon tank. I'm going to tear it down on Thursday. I'm going to be just live streaming and working, kind of like a Craig video where he just works on his tanks, and you know, if he's not too busy, then he talks to people. But yeah, let me get this up a little bit. I know why the angle's off. It's that. I gotta tighten that because it's a little loose. But I got some cool fish in here. It's nowhere as nice as Craig or as anywhere near as clean as Craig's, but we're going to get that corrected on Thursday. Boom. Those are these guys here. These big pinkish ones. Those are Copelandis. But I will not be doing anything shirtless, so I can't compete with Craig. Fish Frenzy Addiction. Hello. I've seen everybody around here. Getting to know names. I'm getting to know names. Oh, let's see. I gotta go up. Let me check something. Oh, oh. Come here. People want to see you. Well, nobody wants to really see you, but I'm going to show you off anyway. Ow. Say hi. Say hi, Lily. Say hi. Hi, Lily. Oh, you're nice and warm. Say hi. Oh, take your breath. My dog is about the half size of your dog's head, Craig. My dog would be a snack. Lewis? Oh, I don't see. You people know you know each other's first names. Oh my God. When do I get included in this group of first name acquaintances? I'm running out of things to say. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to tear that down. We're going to do that as a planted tank. That's all on Thursday. I'm going to start that at 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe earlier. Depends on how fast I can wake up. Then I got a leaf. Oh, I got my med. I got a pre-med. I don't have any. Oh, well. I have a dental filling to do, and then I'm going to go over to my friend Roger's house. He's got 500 blue cherry shrimp, and he called me out of the blue, and he was like, Tom, I've been so busy that I didn't check my shrimp over the summer. He says, I just been feeding, throwing food in there, making sure they're fed. I got 500. How many do you want? So I'm going to get them, I'm going to pick up some really nice blue cherry. These are dark blue cherry shrimp too. These are absolutely gorgeous. Just come over and get them. I don't mind the dentist. I'm having a lot of work done because under COVID. Um, well, let's see. So my dental office I was using, he sold it to a corporate. Corporate took it over, and then they had a dentist. She was there for a year. So then that was just at the beginning of COVID. We were sent home. They canceled all cleanings. They canceled all other procedures. They didn't open up for another year. In the meantime, they didn't have a dentist. Or if they did, the dentist was only there for emergency procedures only. Uh, it was a year and a half before they allowed the dental hygienist to start cleaning teeth. By then, it was too late. And then I just ended up with all these problems. And genetically, my teeth are not good anyway. So I go to the dentist 3 times a year. So I've had, and I ended up with teeth that had abscessed, and I had those removed, and then I had a implant put in 2 weeks ago. My back molar here was taken out. That was gone. I'm getting a crown on the one in the front, and then I'm getting another implant right about here. Atkins is here. I have not been to Atkins' channel in a while, so I do apologize. Because I like his streams. And Susan from SLC Aquatics, I watch her too. Tank just subbed. Congrats on. You know what? You're my 200th sub. All right. Well, I had a $25 gift certificate giveaway this past week. I'm gonna see if I know you should. You should stream. I stream when there's nothing going on the schedule, so I'll pop on because I don't like to interfere with other people's streams. And besides, how I could sit here all day, just it seems like you're talking to yourself, and I could talk to myself all day long. Actually, I do. But yeah, thank you. I hit the 200 mark. Wow. I'm going to refresh the screen. Yes, it's true. 200. Amazing. What do I need? 800 more? Then it goes to 1,000 someday. See, even Craig here, he misses you. Yeah, I think Atkins has some really nice tanks. So I'm gonna go pick up those. I'm gonna pick up probably between. I'm thinking. I'm gonna be picking up like 100 or 200 of those blue cherry shrimp. Oh my god. Oh, my other half's coming home. Let me just text them. See you soon. And then, oh, and he doesn't know that I have Thursday and Friday off. He thinks I'm working from home, but I normally work from home Thursday and Friday, but I took it off. Um, so he thinks I'm working. I'm not. I'm on personal time. So I took 2 days off to get this project done. And then on Thursday, which I mentioned yesterday, my other stream, my best friend Carol, who I actually met while working at a mom and pop pet shop. She's coming down on Thursday. We're going to go down to an aquarium store, and I'm gonna pick up some plants. I'm gonna buy a lot of because he just got a plant shipment in, so I'm gonna get some plants, and I'm gonna get will I get fish? No, I can't get fish because that tank is pretty well stocked. But Petco is having a sale on aquariums. They've got 40 breeders at roughly $60 each. And I'm so tempted. And with her help, I could get it into the house, but where would I hide it? That's the problem. I just don't have. I have the space, but I don't have a stand. And the only way I could do it is with some cinder blocks and a plywood, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, I could do it, but I don't want to put it on the floor either because sometimes this basement gets flooded from rain. It just comes in on. I'd have to take it on the outside of the basement wall, but we got the water table here is very high, so there's nowhere for the water to go. And when it drains back towards the backyard into a pond, and then um, then so the water table's high here. The well depth is only 52 feet. All right, Craig just used my favorite word. There it is, bloody. And what's funny about that is I'm the only person at work that goes around. Bloody hell. I say it all the time. I don't know. YouTube is weird, right? Maybe I'm wrong in that. All right, so what the hell? Let's see. 4:43. So I got another 15 minutes here, and then I'm gonna call it quits. It'll be dinner time. I got to get the dog fed. I got to get the parrot fed. And then tomorrow's going to be hustle bustle because I need to get some of my caseload out of my workflow because I'll be out of work. I'm not going to be in work to do them. And I don't want the consumers waiting. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's me. Or it's the camera on the tank. I'll have to take a look at that setting because it looks blurry to me. Now, if I could get actually, they make a Wi-Fi thing for my 35 millimeter DSLR. This is my camera. Oh, I put it in the other bag. That's why. I snuck my cat in. I've gotten 0 done for 2 days. Oh, I can't go without doing anything for 2 days. Oh, here we go. Oh, my camera equipment. Oh, I have I don't know if there's a photographer out there. I have this Nikon D7. Yeah, it's D70. I think I don't know how many megs it is. Problem is, it takes compact flash memory, but the card reader inside the camera, this would need to be replaced. So you would need to be handy with electronics. But this is a real nice camera. I just need to, it's a little dusty because it's been in the bag. And, does it have a battery out? It's a rechargeable battery, but it needs work to be worked on, and for me, it's not worth it because it's would cost. I'd have to send it out, and it'd be like $500 and get a decent camera for 500. This is. I lost the lens cap for this. I gotta get another one. This is my good Nikon D. What is it? This is a D3200. Nice camera, and it uses the little compact little flash. Whoa, there pictures on here? There's 31. Oh, it's got my hummingbird pictures on there. I took last summer. Anyway, I can hook this up. I can use this as a webcam too, but I need to buy the parts for it. I have an autoimmune disease. I know what you're going through. This one I actually picked up off of the Facebook Marketplace. This was, I bought this 4 years ago, maybe 5. This was, back then, it was I want to say it was somewhere around $900 or $1,200. And the person that was selling it said she was selling it for $200. And I was like, really? I'm thinking, this is a scam. Anyway, we made arrangements. I got the cash out of the ATM. I went to a public place. She let me hold it. She let me take some photos. She showed me how it works. And I said, "You really only want 200 for this? You realize what you're doing here, right?" She says, "Yeah, but I need the money for a new bicycle because I really am not into photography." So I gave her 300. It was the right thing to do. So it's a nice, and she never used it. She took pictures with it, and the pictures were from like 2000. Let's say I got it in 2017 or 18, right? So the pictures she had on the card were taken like 2 years prior to I got it. She never used it. All right, Boo. You want to come say hi? Come say hi. Up. There's the star of the show, a rare African snowbird. Yeah, I was thinking she wasn't going to use the bike. I think she was just, well, maybe she was really. I don't mean this in a bad way. She was um, very athletic looking. So I think that she wanted a mountain bike, and I think that's what she got, and I'm sure she's enjoying it. What do you? And the pictures that were on there, she was part of a crew. You know, the boat thing where you have all those people in a canoe. Yeah. So I'm sure she was happy. She was like, "Oh, you don't have to give me 300." I was like, "Yeah, I do. I don't feel right taking this." It was like I was stealing it, you know? I figured I did something at least fair. You're gonna fall. Up. Say hi. There you go. He just said hello. Let's see, have you seen the Dragon Boat rowing groups? No. Wait, where are you? Where am I? I'm on the northeast coast. I'm in the state of Connecticut. I'm about an hour and a half ride from New York City, 2 hours from Boston. I drove overnight. I left here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. I got to Lake Norris, Tennessee at 6 a.m. on a Monday. Rested on Monday. Tuesday, I drove to a little town in Tennessee called Nyota for the solar eclipse in August of 2017. This year there is a annular eclipse, but I'd have to go out west to Texas. I do have a friend out there. That's in October, and then in 20, so that'll be 2022. 2023 comes. 2024 is another big solar eclipse, total solar eclipse in the U.S. and making arrangements to go out to, well, gotta don't know, gotta keep an eye on the weather, right? Because you never know what's going to happen. Going to go out to Lake Erie, Pennsylvania. And if it's cloudy there, then I can drive up to Burlington, Vermont, which is about a 5 hour ride. Then I can be in the path of totality. If it's cloudy there, then I can go out to Texas, stay with a friend, and then we can go out to see the total. We'd have to drive a little bit. I think we have to go to the. Well, we'd have to drive to Dallas, but she's in the Dallas Fort Worth area. But where she lives, she's outside of the path. I want to be in the path of totality because if you've never experienced totality of a solar eclipse, you have to once in your life stand in the path of totality. You only get maybe max 4 minutes. And I think the eclipse of 2024 will give you that 4 minute eclipse. So if you can get to the path of totality, you will be awestricken. I guarantee it. I can still picture it when the moon passed in front of the sun and you're looking up at this clear blue sky and it's starting to go twilight and the stars are coming out and the moon just passes over, like in the movie Dolores Claiborne, where she says, "Oh, it was more than a thunderhead passing over." Yeah, she was right. It looked like a black hole in space. It really looks like you could reach out and touch it. It was absolutely incredible. Get a macro lens. Oh my gosh, if I had the money. Boys and their toys. I got an 8-inch Schmidt Cassegrain telescope over there. I haven't used it in a few years. Plus, I got dew heaters for it. I've got lenses. I've got the camera mounts. I got too many toys. Too many toys. Too many toys and not enough time. My next thing was to have a yeah. What was I gonna have? I was gonna have um, a model railroad. Go with a model railroad. These are oh okay. That I like. That's better. but you can see all that. I think it's blackbeard algae. I just don't know what's growing on that glass. It's all in the filter. So when I strip it all down, it's all going to go. It's gonna that's gonna be a job and a half. All right, all right, folks. Let's see. It's 5 o'clock. The other half's coming home. I gotta go make sure that the coffee's ready. Turn on the TV. Get the dog fed. Get the trash out. So I gotta get going, and then we're gonna have dinner, and then I'm gonna be on some streams tonight. I will be with. I go into Susan SLC Aquatics. I like that's the one for tonight. So I'll be in that one. And I know she checks my videos because if she's, I like it when you play the piano. She's such a nice woman. So if you're there, Sketty, I'll see you. And I'm going to get going. And I think what I'm going to do, since I've learned how to do some stuff here, I'm going to get some stuff. I'm going to do stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. Do some video editing and stuff. So yeah, tomorrow on well, I'm going to post the live stream. I'll be posting live stream, just breakdown, no chat. Watch me work. See how I do it. But anyway, all right, folks. We will see you all later. Thanks for stopping in. It's always a pleasure. And I'll see you around in the streams tonight. Have a good one. Bye.